The Sizing tab defines how QuickBid converts your item quantity, based on the Calculation tab, into usable material amounts for your estimate. Additionally, the materials you use may come in many forms. To avoid creating a different item for every possible variation, the Sizing tab in QuickBid allows you to add options to choose from when adding the item to a condition. There are 5 different size methods to choose from, and each method requires extra entries in the bottom portion of the screen. In this video, let's discuss no sizes and sizes. The no sizes method is appropriate when the item only comes in one form. The no sizes method is also typically used for labor-only items. After selecting a size method, you must choose a container. Many different containers may work, but for ease in ordering, it's best to choose a container based on how you order the product. That might be by the box or the case, by the linear foot or square foot, or any other method in which your suppliers can sell you the material that makes sense. You can either type the container name into the container field, or click the magnifying glass to open the container's master window. If the container you need isn't on the list, click the New button on the right to add a new container. Containers are just names. There are no rules to follow or formulas built into the containers themselves. Once you select a container, you can skip right to the bottom portion of the screen. Now it's time to tell QuickBid how many units come in your selected container. The units, in this case, refer to the UOM field in the upper right. Depending on the item you're working with, you could have entries like 50 linear feet per tube of caulk, 500 screws per box, or 100 square feet per gallon of primer. You can enter a product number if you wish. An item's product number is an available column when viewing the whole item list, so it could be helpful when looking for a specific product later. The weight field is informational only and doesn't factor into any calculations. Unless the item uses a UOM of each, cubic feet, or cubic yard, you can select the sizes method. When using this method, a length column appears, allowing you to enter various lengths in which the item may be available, such as a 10-foot, 12-foot, or 14-foot stud. In addition, if using an area unit of measure, like square inches, square feet, square yards, or squares, a width column also appears for items, like a 2x2 or 2x4 acoustical ceiling tile, or a 4x8 or 4x12 sheet of drywall. You can add a new size by clicking the New button on the right. A new line appears at the bottom of the list. The new line is 1 foot longer than the last line on the screen, but you can change the size to whatever you need. Don't worry about adding every possible size, just add the most common sizes. You can always add more dimensions later as you need them. Now, what do these sizes do for you? Well, the Calculation tab applies a formula to your takeoff amount, the results of which appear on the Condition Details window. This result is usually in the form of a measurement like linear feet or square feet. When using a no sizes type of item, the final material amount is the total result divided by the unit per container value. For instance, imagine you have a total of 1,000 linear feet of wall, and you add some fire caulk to the line. If that fire caulk covers 50 linear feet per tube, QuickBid divides the 1,000 linear feet by the 50 linear feet per tube for a total of 20 tubes of caulk. That material result appears on the Materials tab. You may have a choice if using the sizes type of item. If you set up multiple sizes, you can choose the appropriate size after adding the item to the condition. The size impacts the final material amount. For example, if you have 1,000 square feet of wall and you select some drywall, you might see multiple sheet sizes available to choose from, such as 4x8, 4x10, or 4x12. Each selection results in a different material amount because of their size. 1,000 square feet divided by the 32 square feet in a 4x8 sheet results in 31.25 sheets. Selecting the 4x10 sheet gets you 25 sheets, and selecting the 4x12 sheets results in 20.83 sheets. It's up to you to choose the correct size for the situation. Items set up as no sizes or sizes appear in black when viewing the items list. Setting up items can be one of the most challenging parts of using QuickBid. If you have a current maintenance subscription and need help, please don't hesitate to submit a How Do I request to speak to a product specialist for assistance setting up items.